Hi, Aquarius. This is a reading to provide you with some words of power during some difficult times where people may not be feeling very powerful. I believe you are my last reading, so I want to get you as much as I can. So I'll be using the Rider Waite as well as several different oracle decks, which I will have listed below. So let's see what wants to come up. All right, we have the Knight of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles. And then the Lovers in reverse. All right, Aquarius. So, with these cards, I'm seeing that you are slow to work with someone because you are finding that you are unequally yoked in a relationship. This could be a love relationship. This could also be something where you are working on a project with someone, some type of idea, and you're bringing two parts together to kind of make this work. So you could be business partners, you could be creative partners, because this creation energy, I feel that's shown on this lover's card, doesn't have to be romantic, but you're slow to work with this person, even though there might be a lot of skill involved and it could be well done because there's some level of something that's not matching up. You're not on the same page and you may not have the same intentions. All right. I feel like your higher self is telling you that their higher self is not trying to do the same thing. Like you have different contracts. That's what I'm feeling. All right, let's do the mystical wisdom. Let's see what we can add on to this. I've got epiphany and go with the flow. Let things happen. All right, so I feel like you are trying to get clarity, because maybe in the past you were more likely to kind of just go with the flow, but for some reason you're trying to get some type of understanding about the true nature of what it is that you're both trying to accomplish, whether it be romantic or otherwise, because something's not working out. It's not smooth sailing. Something, you feel intuitively and at a soul level that you're not supposed to work with this person, that this, or this relationship is not yoked. You're just not on the same page. And it might be causing a little bit of issue. Something may have come up. So you're taking your time, you're filling it out and trying to make sure you have all the information. From the Mermaids card, we have Healing Heart and Friendship underneath the deck. All right. So, with this, there could be some type of misunderstanding that took place, or as a result of the fact that you are so different from this person, it's causing a lot of strife. But, maybe there may be an opportunity to try to heal the connection between you two so that you can at least complete this project. Um, and you could do this by maybe doing an activity that has nothing to do with the project, maybe taking some time to go out and, you know, go do a sport or go hiking or walking with this person and kind of get them outside of that environment, particularly if this is a work partner, and try to connect at that level. And it might be able to help how you interact with them. When you're investing and putting a lot of effort into something that's like a skill set or something that you're working hard and investing in, you want to make sure that you could trust your people, and you don't trust your people. This could also be a symbol as saying that you need to maybe do some sort of like workplace team building. Okay. Because I feel like you don't want to give away too much power to this person because you don't trust them, that they're going to cooperate with you properly, because you can feel that you're very different. So from the Angels card, we have take a divinely guided chance And at the bottom of the deck, we have abundance mindset. So Aquarius, you're known for kind of being the rebel of the zodiac. You like to take chances and kind of live on the fringes, think outside the box. And so maybe in this situation, um, it's okay to take a chance with this. Um, and if you are, we'll try to see what the trigger is that's causing you to not trust this person and not feel empowered. I'm getting that your power message is that you're not feeling empowered in this dynamic. That's what it is. I feel like the way that you're working with this person, this unequally yoked, could just be that you don't feel like you have as much say so as they do, or maybe there's some type of power struggle between the two of you. I think that's what's coming up, is there's a power struggle. So it could be that you actually could be very good partners and you could actually make stuff work, but there's that, and that's what the issue is. Let's take a look at the wisdom oracle. We have observer and deep knowing. Okay, yeah. So you're listening to your intuition, but you're also trying to observe and see if what you're picking up is correct. Because, like I said, there could be actual trust issues and just, there's a dynamic here that could use some healing. And, like I said, taking some time to kind of get to know this person outside of this context might be helpful so you could see them in their natural element. Because if you've got power struggles, usually that happens when people are not secure in themselves and they feel like they have to be on edge around that person. And so maybe doing something where you can bring down that energy, if there's like an intimidation factor, can help to calm some of this. All right. Because I feel like you're not sure if what you're picking up is correct, or if it's coming from a place of fear, a place of mistrust, or if it's coming like a genuine concern. But I'm getting that this is a power struggle between two people that are working together, probably in a place of work or on a project, and just you are struggling to invest fully because you don't trust this person. All right. With the sacred traveler, we have fogged in and vast vistas, expand your horizons. So it's okay to go slow. It's okay to feel somebody out. It's okay to try to make sure that this person is in alignment with you, that this person is, who they say they are, and also to give them an opportunity to like fill you out too, because you're both not trusting each other and you're both struggling over who's going to be in charge. Maybe there's a way to, you know, have some type of lining out of what your individual roles and responsibilities are, what you're in charge of and what you're not in charge of. And that could help in the short term. All right. And I feel like you might be expanding or in a state of like growing or taking a risk to move a little bit further. But, you know, I'm getting like, sometimes when you first start out with something like this, particularly if it was like a business idea, it's all fine and good when it's small and you're not quite sure if it's going to be successful or not. And you're just putting in the effort and it's all hands on deck. And there's a ship on this card. But once you experience a little bit of success or you get a glimpse, of the promised land, you know, I'm hearing like Martin Luther King going up on the mountain and getting a chance to see what could be. That's when the fear of, oh, well, if it's going to be all of this, well, I want to make sure that I'm in control. Or what if this person tries to take this? Or what happens if I lose it? What happens? What happens? What happens? And that is that little seed of um, confusion based out of fear based confusion that can completely derail something. All right. So I feel like that's what's happening at this time. But as you're expanding and growing, it's okay to take your time If you don't trust this person's actions and you think they're going to switch it up on you or try to screw you over, do little small baby steps of expanding. You don't have to have explosive growth, like control how you're dealing with that bit by bit. And then you just watch how that person acts, watch what they do, their actions, and then adjust as you go. All right. All right. From the Sacred Rebels, we have releasing allegiances and against the grain. All right. So I feel like you're fighting yourself because you want to let this go. You want to like release allegiance with this person. I feel like you are picking up, maybe even from a fear place, that you want to let this go. But if you were to push through and try to give it a chance and just watch this person and see if their actions line up with everything that you've done so far, you would be going against the grain of your normal pattern. Because I feel like you might be, okay, here's what it is. Aquarians are known for being extremely detached. Okay, so they know how to cut something off and just move on. Very innovative, forward thinking. So, this idea might be very innovative and forward thinking, something you've not seen before. And because you are struggling with this person for power, because you both know this is a good idea, you know that this is going to pop, but because you know where it's going, neither one of you want to be the person that gets screwed over. Aquarians are really good at cutting stuff off and not being bothered and just kind of going on, because you feel like you always have an idea. There's always something that you can work. Um, and so, yeah, I feel like you're being asked to, in this situation, allow yourself to be a little bit uncomfortable, take a divinely guided chance. And so I feel like this is saying that, you know, you are in the right place at the right time. You're supposed to be doing what you're doing, but it's a struggle for you because you know that this person and you have the potential to not be successful in that because you are both struggling over power. All right. Let's take a look at the Peace Oracle deck. Okay, I have nature. I got that with another reading today. And patience. All right. So I feel like this is saying two things. It's saying for you to be patient with yourself and to be patient with your coworker, partner, whoever this is. Um, know thyself, understand how you operate, know what your pattern is, and don't beat yourself up for thinking that way, because that has probably saved you in a lot of situations to have that little bit of kind of standoffishness, don't want to quite, invest everything until people prove themselves a little bit. And this person probably has their own set of issues too. And when you're working with people like that in like a business, like maybe this is a startup, maybe this is something, that's a creative project. When you're spending that much time to create with someone, it's almost like being in the lover's energy. It doesn't have to be romantic, but it's that creation energy. And you can pick up more easily the faults and things like that because you're trying to alchemize the energy and work something to create a new thing. And so being patient with this person, could help you to at least work together enough to get this off the ground. Also, being patient with yourself is important because it allows you to hear the thoughts and feel the feelings, but then not sabotage yourself in the form of, walking out of something prematurely because of some personality clashing. Okay. So, Aquarius, what I'm saying is that in order for you to get your power back, you're going to have to acknowledge that there is a power struggle that's taking place and that your power is innate to you and that you can have power without having to struggle with someone else to be the centralized focus of all the power. sometimes the most powerful dynamic is one in which it's a shared power. Okay. All right, Aquarius, that is what I have for you. I hope this could have been helpful for you. Thank you for joining me on this channel where we may be dazed, but we are not confused. I will see you on the next video. Bye bye.